Hi there. Hey, welcome to the archives. Um, it is a sauna out here. Well, in here. Okay, I wanted to do a bell hooks appreciation. Oh, I'm so, I am sweating. Listen, um, I just dropped by to, because I got dressed. I'm gonna go out. I wanted to. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's a bell hooks appreciation day. Um, these are the ones I own. I thought I had more. I thought I would share some of the bell hooks books because she's been really coming up and on my mind lately. Teaching bell hooks Feminist Theory, From Margins to Center, Southern Press Classics, Feminist Theory. So this one is a really good book for those who are Feminist Theory, From Margin to Center established bell hooks as one of feminism's most vital and influential voices. A new preface by the author introduces the second edition of this essential classic to a new generation of feminist readers, while reminding seasoned activists of the need for continual critical reflection. This carefully argued and powerfully inspirational work is a comprehensive examination of the core issues of sexual politics, including political solidarity among women, men as partners in struggle, and the feminist movement to end violence. Always engaging and frequently provocative, Hooks combines an accessible style with critical insight to offer a vision of feminism rooted in compassion, respect, and integrity. Right? I've been seeing, it always circulates every now and then. They're like, feminists hate women. Feminists hate men. Some do, but very rarely. That's not what it's about. Sisters of the Yam, I already did this one. Black Women and Self-Recovery. Another one of my favorites is All About Love. I have to revisit this, so I might come back and do another episode on this one specifically. Right now I started reading, I'm going to get to that later, the autobiography of Malcolm X. I'm revisiting that one again, and I still have to finish. It looks like I'm working out. The word love is most often defined as a noun, yet we would all love better if we used it as a verb. Writes Bell Hooks, as she comes out fighting and on fire in All About Love. At her most provocative and intensely personal, the renowned scholar, cultural critic, and feminist skewers our views of love as romance. In its place, she offers a provocative new ethic for a people and a society bereft with lovelessness. Yeah, we're there. There's a lot of lovelessness. As Bell Hooks uses her incisive mind and razor-sharp pen to explore the question, what is love? Her answers strike at both the mind and heart. In 13 concise chapters, Hooks examines her own search for emotional connection and society's failure to provide a model for learning to love. Raising the cultural paradigm of the ideal love is infused with sex and desire. She provides a new path to love that is sacred, redemptive, and healing for individuals and for a nation. So, one of my favorites. I thought somebody had taken it and not returned it, but I found it. Yearning, Race, Gender, and Cultural Politics. Bell Hooks' fourth book crosses disciplinary boundaries in major debates on postmodern theory, cultural criticism, and the politics of race and gender. She values postmodernism's insights while warning that the fashionable infatuation with discourse and difference is dangerously detachable from the struggle we must all wage against racism, sexism, and cultural imperialism. I'm seeing a lot of discourse right now, And a lot of it comes from bell hooks, but not nobody, but like very few people are actually saying that I got this from bell hooks. And when I was doing it and just like babbling on like everybody else is doing, they're like, oh, plagiarism, and you're not citing the people that came before you. So like, thank you for calling me out on that. And I just want to remind people that like a lot of what we're talking about now comes from Black feminists, including bell hooks. And she was not always the most well-liked person when she was alive. But that's because she really challenged people, right? Breaking Bread, Insurgent Black Intellectual Life. This is Bell Hooks and Cornell West. I love the cover of this book. Breaking Bread, Insurgent Black Intellectual Life. In this provocative and captivating dialogue, notice the word provocative comes up a lot when we talk about bell hooks. In this provocative and captivating dialogue, Hooks and West grapple with the dilemmas, contradictions, and joys of Black intellectual life, creating a spiritual, progressive, feminist, and ultimately organic definition of Black intellectuality. Oh, Lord have mercy. They passionately discuss issues ranging in subject matter from theology to the left to contemporary music, film, and fashion. Speaking to the critically thinking masses inside and outside of academe, Hooks and West call for greater politicization of critical engagement in the process of transforming contemporary culture and politics. I really do love this one as well. And then the last one I have is Teaching Community, A Pedagogy of Hope. I thought I had another one of her books, but I don't know where that one is. So these are the ones I have right now. Teaching Community, this is also one of my favorite bell hooks. Honestly, everything bell hooks writes, I really enjoy. So this one, teachers of vision know that democratic education can never be confined to a classroom. Hooks shows the way. 10 years after teaching to transgress. I don't know where that one is. Teaching to Transgress is another really good bell hooks book. 10 years after Teaching to Transgress comes Teaching Community, a powerful and heartfelt book that will enrich our teaching and our lives. In Teaching Community, Bell Hooks looks at what works. Writing about struggles to end racism and white supremacy, she reminds us that no one is born a racist. Everyone makes a choice. But the pervasiveness of racism in society, the worship of whiteness, devalues us all. To teach community means, for example, to work against the effects of such socialization and to resist even the subtle ways in which racism is reinforced. Teaching can happen anywhere, anytime, not just in college classrooms, but also in churches, in bookstores, in homes, and any other place people get together to share ideas. Teaching Community encourages us all to embrace the values that motivate progressive social change, spirit, struggle, service, love, the ideals of shared knowledge and shared learning. So she's the author of more than 20 books for adults. Like, she was out here working. Bell Hooks did not get her flowers the way she needed. She did, but like, I wish she really got more. But that's usually what happens, right? When you're going against the status quo, when you're asking society to check its racism and all that stuff, they don't like it. So, but it's a Bell Hooks Appreciation Day, so I just thought I would share some of my beloved Bell Hooks books. Teaching Pet, I don't remember. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to share. Until next time, stay hydrated out here. If you have an AC, thank God, okay? Because listen, it is hot. It reminds me of back home, so I can't actually complain. And we do have AC back home. But anyways, okay, bye.